Southern Spars, we build carbon fibre spars for super yachts and race rigs. We do a lot of work for America's Cup, super yachts around the world. Southern Spars take health and safety very seriously, and as a business we're trying to make sure we're an industry leader in what we do. We look at it from an injured person's point of view. Those guys that you see once they return, you can just see their personalities change within a very short period of time.
Get back to work as soon as you can. You need to interact with people. You know, if you keep to yourself in your room and your house and don't interact, I think you just get scared to come back and face the people that you used to see.
What we find with people coming back onto alternative duties is they recover a lot faster. The sooner you can get that person re-engaging, the better the result is. You know, the guys need to know there's the company supporting them, and also they're getting support from ACC.
I was cutting some foam. I just removed my gloves to do some walking, and I thought, okay, it's just a quick cut, and then just the last cut I made, just nipped a piece of my thumb. It was not favourable, honestly.
Throughout the rugby season, I snapped my ligaments out of my ankle. I was like, oh, I can't walk. So I just went to the doctor, had x-rays, had MRIs.
A circular saw just kicked back, and unfortunately my finger got in the way.
I just went home the day of the cut after I came from the A&E, and then I came back to work the next day because I was given some work in the office.
All the important people in this company were phoning me and were texting me to make sure that I didn't worry about anything, and you know, everything was covered. I didn't get straight back on and start ripping into things and doing stuff. I was within the same team, but I was doing jobs that weren't like, you know, covering myself.
You know, ACC's always been there for me. I couldn't walk for about 12 months. I came upstairs to do admin work. It was like 2 hours a day, 4 hours a day, 6 hours and full days, giving me the opportunity to see what it's like in an office environment that I've never known.
You didn't feel like blocked away from the company. You were still part of the company in itself. My team just took more responsibility while I was back on the men, but when you're in a position of leading the team, you can lead more than which you're working in that sense. So that's what I did, just to get myself back on my feet again.
It takes a collective effort. It has to be driven by multiple people for it to work. It's driven from senior management right down to team leaders, right down to the individual itself. There's layers of support that have to get that person to full recovered and on normal duties. And I think everyone can take pride in that.
It's just such a good place to work, you know, they care. They do care.